most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together with the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today we're going to talk about, show you 2 stretches to heal plantar fasciitis.
That's right, Bob.
Now, we're assuming you're a very busy person, and so I want you to try these things first. If they don't help, go to bobandbrad.com, go to the program section. We have a whole free program on plantar fasciitis that will take you to the end point. I mean, that'll take you to the...
Yeah, there's a number of videos. Look at the titles, see if it pertains to you. 10 minutes long or so, and it has a PDF printout of all the exercises and a review of the video. There's absolutely no cost. There's no strings attached, not even your email. So again, if this doesn't work, that would be a good go-to backup.
All right, let's get started, Brad.
Okay,
so the
then.
plantar fasciitis can be very stubborn. It can take a while to heal, and there's a good reason for that. I've kind of taken a marker and drawn along where the fascia is.
What do you mean you kind of have it?
I have done that.
You've done it. Look at
Yeah.
that. It looks like a candy cane.
Yeah. So the fascia is a very tough material, and it gives support to your foot. What are you saying?
We call it tissue in the medical field.
Oh,
He
sure.
calls it material.
Well, they don't know tissue, like a blow your nose with a tissue. So anyway, it's a very tough material, and it supports your arch, and it's always got pressure on it when you're standing on it.
Right.
So
Yep.
when you actually damage it, which is often right here,
Yep.
because that's where the arch is, it's tough to heal because you're always putting pressure on it.
But also that's where that fascia connects to the calcaneus bone.
The heel bone.
Is that?
Calcaneus
Yeah,
bone.
I thought I had that.
Well, I'm doing layperson
Oh,
talk.
thank you, because sometimes I forget. Anyways, yeah, so that just happens to be where the micro tears, if you will, and they're painful,
Yeah, and
especially
so
in the morning.
I can hear people out there saying right now, Brad, well, why don't I could take the pressure off it and let it heal.
Right.
That's what happens every night. You
Yep.
take the pressure off, it begins to heal. What happens in the morning?
Well, you put weight on it, it puts the pressure back on that injured spot, and it re-tears the healing, and it's like a scab. You keep ripping it open every day when you put weight. And if you have those symptoms when you put weight on it initially out of bed,
And it hurts.
that's what's happening.
That's what's happening, right? So what you want to do before you even get out of bed is do one of the stretches.
Sure.
And the first stretch you're going to do, you can see this band or tissue or whatever you want to call it. Material. Yeah, it goes all the way up. It connects to the big toes. Big toe.
You got more
and
than
the
one
other
big toe? Well, it's possible.
Bunch of toes. So what you're going to do is grab the big toe and the other toes.
Sure.
And you're actually going to bring the ankle up this way too into dorsiflexion.
And this works good while you're lying down. You're still in
Yes.
supine position. You can just, relax and
Yeah,
do this.
very easy to give it a stretch like this before you even get out of bed.
Yep.
Then what should you do when you get out of bed, Brad?
Yawn.
No, put his shoes on right away.
Oh,
Don't take some of the stress off of it.
Before you go
Yes.
weight bearing, right?
Yeah. So this is the one stretch we're going to do first every morning before you get out of bed. I would also recommend this if you've been sitting a while. Do this stretch before you walk again.
And you can do that in your chair. Like here I am, say I was working on my computer or whatever for an hour or two. I'm going to go back like this, and I can just give it a stretch without going through the contortions.
Oh yeah, good point,
this.
Brad.
Yeah. Yeah, we've done this in a video or two a
Yeah,
couple
we
years
have.
ago. But that's an option, or you can do this.
Now, the second stretch
number
is
2.
maybe a little less obvious. Why are we stretching the calf muscles? Well, if your calf muscles are tight, what's going to happen is when you're walking, the movement has to happen somewhere along your leg. If these are tight and it's not giving you the motion you want to get, you're going to spread the forces to the foot.
Maybe we should clarify. If you think of the muscles here and the calf muscles go through the big Achilles tendon, which connects directly to the heel bone, which is also
connected to the fascia.
Yeah, so it's like a chain, and everything affects everything else from here all the way down to your toes.
Right, exactly. So if this is tight it's going to put more pressure on this.
Right.
Simple as that.
Yep, exactly.
So these got to be stretched out. Very important. Brad, do you want to show how to stretch those?
Yes, actually, I'm going to show a couple options. Number one, if you don't have any tools or equipment, simply make sure you have your shoe on. It's much better. The wall stretch, I'm not pushing the wall for a stretch. It's all happening right here. My heel goes flat to the floor, and I keep my toe pointed straight ahead towards the wall, not out to the side like this. And then I'm going to lean forward like I'm pushing the wall, but I'm really stretching this. And I do it with my knee straight, and then I bend my knee. It gets a different
Very
muscle.
important. Very important that
Yes,
you do
it
both.
is. This is my personal favorite. There
Right.
are other things, but the incline board or a slant
And
board.
Brad actually has a video where he shows you how to make this. Brad's a
Right.
handy guy, by the way.
Yeah, this is one I made actually about 6, 7, maybe 8 years ago. They last forever.
My son still uses his.
Yeah,
I just saw it.
I did a multiple thing. Nobody cares about this, but I made one for my daughter, one for your son, and one for my wife.
Yep.
They all have them yet. And we're stretching them out. The reason I think this works is because you can relax and you use all your body weight. And
You
when
can really lean forward. Too,
Yep.
if you need
Lean
to.
forward.
Yeah, I like leaning forward on the bed.
Yep. Boy,
So
I
you-
shouldn't just relax.
You really
Your head
want to
feels
stretch those two muscles, those two areas. Now, if you want to enhance that a little bit,
good. Ooh.
you might take a massage gun. You say, well, massage is not stretching. Yes, it is. If you massage an area, you're kind of doing micro stretching on it. So if you take the massage gun, and we got the mini massage gun of the Q2, you don't want to hit right over this area right here. Right away.
No, because
you won't be able to tolerate it.
that's tender there.
So you want to massage around the areas that may not be painful, and it'll start loosening up this area. Eventually, if you can tolerate it, you go over the area that is painful, and you actually could break up the scar tissue that might be forming.
Sure.
And it'll help it heal in a strengthened way. But you can also use the massage gun on the calf.
Yes.
It will also, you're going to find tender spots, and those are the ones where you focus on because that's the parts that are really tight in the calf.
A little hint with the massage gun. If you notice with mine, I got the bigger gun. If I go straight in, it's too aggressive on this area. So I angle it, and then I can get a better massage. And I may go across the fibers, may give it a little extra benefits. And boy, if you notice, I'm actually doing range of motion on my ankle while
He's
I
kinda
massage the
flossing.
muscles. And I think we can give the credit to that to Kelly Starrett.
Yep.
Um,
Different types of heads. Like this one's a real smooth and glides along real
Yep.
easily. He's got the circular head. And I also wanted to show you, it's got 5 speeds here, so I got to go through all 5. Is we got the bullet head.
Ooh.
Now, what did I do with it?
Oh, Bob, you lost it.
Well, the bullet head looks like this.
It's in the case, Bob.
Oh, I thought I took it out.
Oh, you did. Don't worry. You know,
Yeah.
the aging process is not good to our memories or something like
The
that.
bullet, now this is very aggressive. It's actually the one I use on my calf because my calf can tolerate it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you'd be able to do it on the bottom.
I
of
don't
the
even
foot.
like to use it on my calf. I like.
Yeah.
I'm not as tough as Bob, or I don't use it as much. I don't know.
All right. Well, by the way,
Oh yeah. Let's get
we
on
do,
with
this week's giveaway is a Booyah stick.
Booyah!
Wonderful device for shoulders problems and balance issues and all sorts of things. Just go to bobandbrad.com, go to the giveaway section. We're always giving something away. Go to Facebook. It'll be pinned to the top of the page, Bob and Brad Facebook.
I'm showing all the options they can do with the Booyah stick, Bob.
Aren't you?
And the final one.
Aren't you something, Brad? Okay, we'll leave it at that. Thanks
Be
for
careful.
watching.